Money can't buy happiness, the old saying goes. Yet I struggle to find a single picture of the Crown Prince of Dubai, Hamadan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, being sad. Maybe he cries secretly in his ultra-luxurious, multi-billion-dollar palace, or while cruising around in his golden cars. So one needs just a quick look at Hamadan's lifestyle to see how easy it is to buy happiness with money. Luckily, the prince is not the coy type, and lets anyone who wants to marvel at his lavish, full of excitement and luxurious life to do so. Hamadan's hobbies. Many compare the Crown Prince of Dubai with a modern-day Aladdin. Personally, I can't see how a man worth more than $5 billion can be compared with a fabled street rat and thief. Especially when we take into account the prince's lavish hobbies and lifestyle. Yet people in Dubai are adamant that their crown prince is just as kind-hearted and noble as Scheherazad's protagonist. Still, Hamadan has more in common with the author of 1001 Nights than with her characters, as he also enjoys writing. Yes, Prince Hamadan loves creating poetry, and he uses the ancient Nabati style. And honestly, the prince is quite good, as there are many fans of his poems, and some of them were even turned into songs. He often uses the nickname Fazza, which roughly translates to the one who helps in Arabic. That's precisely how he became famous in the West, as Fazza is also his Instagram username. Hamadan is the royalty with the most followers on this social network. Currently, he has nearly 15 million followers on Instagram, where he shares his lifestyle, experiences, and many hobbies. Among the many activities he enjoys, Hamadan has a taste for photography. Although he enjoys snapping shots on his own, he prefers to be in the spotlight much more. Nevertheless, the prince is a true connoisseur of this art, and even holds an annual photography award, where he is the chairman of the jury. Now that's how you persuade the best photographers to fill your Instagram feed. Jokes aside, Hamadan is famously quite generous to professional photographers, and all of them agree that the prince is quite easygoing and effortless to work with. Furthermore, the Crown Prince of Dubai is a licensed scuba diver and skydiver. He loves playing soccer and even invited Cristiano Ronaldo to do a workout together in the prince's state-of-the-art fitness center. That's hardly a surprise, as Fazza is well known for his athletic nature and sportsmanship. He enjoys playing soccer, but not professionally. What he does professionally, however, is horseback riding. Fazza is a well-known and decorated equestrian, as he won the World Equestrian Games in 2014. However, horses are not the only animals that the prince adores. The prince's animals. The Crown Prince of Dubai has a soft spot for all kinds of animals. I wonder if it's mandatory for Arab princes to have a whole caravan of camels. Whatever the case, the royal family has many of them. Hamadan alone owns 16 of the most beautiful camels in the world. How do I know they're the most beautiful ones? Well, he bought them at a camel beauty pageant back in 2008. There, the prince bought 16 camels for $4.5 million, as $2.7 million of them were given for the contest winner. Yes, Hamadan owns the most beautiful camel in the world. Just look at that charming smile. I wonder if this camel is one of Fazza's muses when writing poetry. While the prince certainly enjoys ungulates of all kinds and shares an occasional kiss with some of them, those are not the only animals in his life. The prince spends millions obtaining and caring for rare and astonishing animals. His personal zoo is a place of wonders, with exotic mammals, rare birds, and more. Among his many animal friends, 3 in particular have a special place in his heart. His albino lion Frosty, his white tiger Elsa, and a pony named Joy. It's nice to see the king of the jungle, like Frosty, actually live as lavishly as a king. Still, no zoo is complete without an elephant. So Fazza took care of it by buying 6 baby elephants and 1 adult female. The price of the purchase from Zimbabwe is not disclosed, but based on black market prices, some estimates suggest Fazza paid nearly $12 million for the purchase. However, none of these animals can even come close to his fascination with falcons. The majestic birds have a tight hold on the prince's heart, and he spends millions to take care of and train them. Fazza was prepared to pay the mind-altering $15 million to buy a falcon training facility in England. The owner, however, turned out to be even crazier about the birds and turned down the offer. A compromise was reached in which the owner would retain the position of his facility, but Hamadan would be the sole client. And that's what I call a great deal. Needless to say, this attempt to buy out an entire business is not Hamadan's first shot. However, most of his generous offers are met with much more enthusiasm, as evident by Hamadan's lavish and ultra-luxurious properties. Prince Hamadan's properties. It's not easy being rich. It's even harder being a prince, especially when you have to use a GPS to get around in your home. Prince Hamadan actually grew up in a palace that covered more than 6 square miles. This offered some pretty extreme games of hide and seek. The complex of Zabil Palace in Dubai is worth more than $500 million. And while it does technically belong to the ruler, the Crown Prince will get his hands on it in time. Moreover, Hamadan is responsible for taking care of some other high-profile residences of the family, like this $323 million penthouse in Monaco, $2.2 million property in Scotland, and $45 million mansion in Dalham Hall. The last one was bought particularly for horse breeding, so it seems that the love for horses runs in the family. However, the young prince has acquired his personal real estate portfolio over the years, mostly consisting of 5-star hotels. The famous artificial archipelago inside Dubai Bay that can even be seen from space was Fazza's passion project. The cost of the palm-shaped island was more than $14 billion. Hamadan owns the biggest hotel on the island as well. But what good's an island for if you can't park your multi-billion-dollar yacht fleet there? Luckily, Hamadan has it covered. Prince Hamadan's yachts. I often wonder how I should spend $700 million. The Crown Prince of Dubai has a particularly extravagant answer. Buy 3 yachts and enjoy life. Yes, Fazza knows how to acquire the finer things in life, even if that means paying $400 million for a lavishly decorated and extraordinarily flamboyant yacht. I'm talking, of course, about the Dubai. The yacht perfectly represents the country with which it shares its name. Classy, over the top, ultra-luxurious, and always at the center of attention. The 531.6 feet vessel can accommodate up to 115 people. It is divided into 8 decks and needs at least 85 crew members to operate. Guests on board can enjoy a gigantic ballroom, a swimming pool, a squash court, a disco, a private cinema, 20 water bikes, a submarine, and a lobster tank. It's a genuine cruise ship for the ultra-rich. For smaller gatherings, Hamadan relies on his 252 feet long, $70 million Esmeralda. The vessel can accommodate only 12 guests, so only Hamadan's inner circle is welcome on board. Naturally, the guests are treated like gods, with all the best amenities one can find on a lavish boat like this one. However, Fazza's favorite marine dweller is his Quattro L super yacht. The $180 million yacht has everything a man could dream of. A private cinema, a top-class spa center, a swimming pool, a beauty salon, a beach club, and several bars. However, what truly takes the spotlight on this yacht is the gym. The facility was designed by none other than the fastest man alive, Usain Bolt. No, that's not a joke. Fazza actually runs on treadmills that Bolt chose explicitly for him. Prince Hamadan's jets. From the seas, we're going straight to the skies, where Fazza always travels in utmost style. Unlike other royalty and billionaires, Fazza doesn't own a private jet. He owns an entire airways company. Emirates is renowned around the world for the luxurious traveling they offer. Dubai's royal family owns the company, and Fazza is responsible for taking care of the business. Several years back, the Dubai family was personally responsible for a 1.1% bump in Boeing's stock market value as they bought 30 Boeing 787-10 Dreamliners at the Dubai Air Show. This cost them around $9 billion. But who can't spare change when you can enjoy traveling like a prince? Or better yet, like Hamadan. Still, the Crown Prince prefers a Boeing 747-400S, which is also operated by the Emirates Airlines. However, this particular aircraft is designed only for VIP private flights. And the setting is beyond luxurious. With royal blue-colored leather sittings and golden ornaments everywhere, it's like Donald Trump personally designed this plane's interior, only the golden toilet is missing. Prince Hamadan's cars. Gold, without a doubt, is Fazza's favorite color. Otherwise, why would half of his garage be filled with cars entirely covered by the precious metal? Among the solid gold vehicles, there is an $8.2 million Rolls-Royce Phantom, a $7.5 million golden Lamborghini Aventador, a $5.8 million golden Porsche 918 Spider, and a $3.2 million golden Range Rover Vogue. While those are his favorites, he has some boring, not golden pieces of art, like a $4.5 million Lamborghini Veneno Roadsters. Only 9 of these were ever produced, and Fazza cherishes this particular car, just like his camels. Still, that's not the only surprise in the Crown Prince's garage. Hamadan owns 6 ultra-luxurious amphibious vehicles. The guy simply couldn't bear switching between his golden cars and ultra-luxurious boats. Oh, the hardships the ultra-rich must endure. Finally, if it hasn't become clear that Hamadan is one truly rad dude, the Crown Prince underlines his extravagant taste with a dozen or so ultra-luxurious tanks. Apparently, the war machine can also be used for pleasure cruises in the desert. I bet Russian conscripts will die to get one of these bad boys. Well, not the best choice of words, but still. Without a doubt, the Crown Prince of Dubai is a man of impeccable taste, various hobbies, and many talents. If he is the future of Dubai, one can be confident the city-state has a truly bright future. And if the army gets those ultra-luxurious tanks, count me in. If you think buying these tanks is extravagant, wait until you hear about the most expensive billionaire purchases.